Andre.
Ryan.
Did I tell you yesterday that we make money on football, or did I tell you yesterday that we make money on football?
Yeah, you did. I mean, you did. When you're right, you're right. And I also would like to state that I think my lack of confidence is what got me to 3-0.
Ooh, maybe my confidence is what cost me a perfect night, even though I was 2-1. Could not have been more wrong about Dak. That's okay because we still got that paper. 5-1 night for the boys. You absolutely love
Great
to
stuff.
see it. I'm wondering if we kind of tried to make our picks directly relate to our SGP, but there weren't like exactly 1-for-1 trades there. So we got our $25 free bet back in the fold, and I kind of think there might be an underdogs parlay that I want to use that on the NFL on Sunday. So maybe that's something we discuss later in the show, or on the tailgate on Sunday. God, I can't wait for the tailgate. But
Interesting.
I looked at the lines and I saw at least 3 dogs that I like. So the 3-way dog, all dogs parlay, the old all dogs go to heaven parlay.
You think it just spreads or money lines here?
Oh, money lines.
Wow. Oh, I say scrap what we had planned. Let's start this out. Forget our big threes. Lay it on me. And still tune into the tailgate Sunday morning. The best hour and a half of sports entertainment on the interwebs.
People think that you might be like joking there.
No.
I think that might be completely correct.
Yes. Very rewatchable too, as someone who's rewatched some. Great stuff. Today was telling Henry at one point he's doing his lock prop upset, but he's pretending to think that it's a timed segment when he clearly knows it's not. We are losing it. Allie's the only one who doesn't get it and is just like murdering him for it. And the hilarity of it all is off the chains, Ryan.
I don't even I gotta be honest, I don't even know what the secret sauce is.
No.
It makes that show so good. It just does. It just goes. So anyways, tune in Sunday, 9:30 a.m. It's gonna be stupid, and that's what makes it good. Anyways, let's jump into our big three here.
Hold on.
Actually, not quite yet. We're gonna. You know what? Why don't you said it, Dre? Why don't I give you?
Let's do it. Damn it all! Let's do it, Ryan.
All right. Hang on.
Also, it's our weekend show, and I think the manifesto, depending on how you pronounce it, the tomato of the DNVR bets. I do wonder if for these weekend preview Friday shows, big threes are too limiting, in fact.
You want to go big 40?
Now you're talking my language. Yep.
All right. Well, we haven't had a lot of time to discuss these sort of things.
No,
there's just too many winners out there, not enough time.
Right.
So we'll figure out maybe a solution to your proposed problem.
Right.
Okay, Dre. The all dogs go to heaven parlay of the week.
Some have called it a spicy dog parlay of the weekend, but I love this all dogs go to heaven idea.
Okay. It starts. And I think you're gonna roll your eyes at me off the top, but I don't care.
That's an all dogs go to heaven parlay though for you.
Maybe it's because I've been baking in the Arizona heat all week. I like the Cardinals. I like the Cardinals to beat the Titans on the road.
Yeah.
It's plus 140, so they're not a heavy dog, but I kind of like this Arizona defense. You add AJ Green to the mix. You add Rondale Moore to the mix on offense. I'm cautiously optimistic that Cliff Kingsbury will get better at the down and distance play calling. But I think Kyler goes out there. He's healthy. He was a little banged up in the second half of last season, and gets it done for them.
I don't have strong conviction either way, so I'll accept it as a sweetener to throw into this all dogs go to heaven parlay.
Okay, second one. This one is super juicy. And I love it. This might be my upset of the week.
Yeah.
Steelers over the Bills, plus 240.
Oh man. Interesting, Ryan. You have gravitated to two of the lines that my numbers are completely in agreement with how Vegas has set the number.
Really?
So, yep, on the money. 6.5 and 3. Actually, it should be 7 and 3. They've now moved to 6.5 and 2.5. So that's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
And then the last leg here, it's not as juicy as the other two, but it might get us in to Baby Beluga territory. Let me see when I click it. And it does safely into Baby Beluga territory. Chargers plus 110 at Washington football team.
Chargers plus 110. That one I hate. That one I legitimately
Good.
Ryan, the only mistake in this all dogs go to heaven parlay you've put together. Road dogs. Road dogs. It's the year of the home dog.
Well, you know what the good news is if it dies, Dre?
Goes to heaven.
All dogs go to heaven.
That's true.
So that gets us to plus 1613. Notably the year that the manifesto was written. And
so true.
I'm feeling good about it. I don't know why I can't get my it's because I'm not logged in. I was like, why doesn't my free bet pop up? I'm probably going to use my free bet on this, which is going to be a very juicy line. For some reason, it says all those lines just closed. I don't know if they just took down every NFL line.
That happened to me on the Washington game. I'm not sure what's going on. Trust me, they're open, Ryan. Yeah. Okay.
All right. So there you go. The good news is, like I said, all dogs go to heaven, even if it dies. No one can be mad about that.
I'll be interested to see what our sweet boy on the tailgate has to say to this. Also, I've got a theory that our two sweet boys have graduated, Ryan. You know what's happened? They found love.
Oh, that's so sweet.
In committed relationships, and I think they're not thinking so stupidly and sweetly anymore.
Gosh dang it.
Yeah.
You bring some lovely ladies in the fold, and all of a sudden you start thinking clearly.
That's right. You eliminate those other distractions, and all of a sudden you're a bit more on the straight and narrow.
As soon as you can't just do whatever the hell you want 24/7.
Exactly.
You start, not making dumb picks.
A little structure in your life. Yeah.
I hate that, but I'm happy for them.
I am happy for them.
Very happy for them.
And we'll see. Could change. We'll see on the tailgate. We'll really put this theory to the test.
All right, Dre, it's Big 3 time. Let's get to it. 3 favorite picks of the weekend. You're right. I don't know how I got this down to 3.
How could you?
I think I like about 40 different picks throughout the weekend.
Yeah.
I'm hoping to lay a little juice down on all 40 of them. Starts. It starts here with Coastal Carolina tonight, my Chanticleers. And it's funny because I was looking at this and I was like, what am I doing? I originally had the minus 28 in my bet slip, and I was like, I'm a first half spreads guy. I don't know who I think I am if I've lost myself.
Good,
and thankfully I recovered and went back to the drawing board, and I switched it to Coastal Carolina. That is a first half line. It doesn't say that in the graphic, but that's a first half line. Coastal Carolina minus 16 in the first half against Kansas tonight. This is a G5 versus a P5, and honestly, they should just trade places. Send Kansas to the Conference USA. I don't even know what they're in. And
the Chants.
Yeah,
I think Conference USA sounds right.
It does feel right, doesn't it?
They should put the Chants like mullets right in the Conference USA logo.
Ooh,
like a red, white, and blue mullet as the logo of Conference USA kind of feels right.
Coming out of the back of a helmet.
Wow.
Yeah. Put it on a shirt. Anyways, yeah, and then put Coastal Carolina in the Big 12. They do much better there anyway. I love Coastal. I love their quarterback, Grayson McCall. They score points. They have a creative offense. I just love it. Speaking of creative offense, Dre, I'm so sad that we're gonna watch creative offense all week. We're gonna see creative offense in the early slate of games on Sunday, and then we're gonna have to watch the Broncos.
Yeah, it's something that yesterday's game really points out to you. You know what?
Right.
The over never in doubt, Ryan. Never a better call to have 3 separate overs on a slate than last.
I know,
night.
and I doubted you on that, so I'm sorry.
I know you talked me out of it. Many texts, many people asking me what was my pick for the night. A lot of like, well, I like the over, but my co-host has kind of talked me out of it. We lost people a lot of money with that conversation yesterday.
Hopefully you told them the pick of the night is CD Lamb over 61.5 yards, because I gave that out and I said, Dre, I think he's going for triple digits. And what did he do? He went for triple digits, even though he dropped his first 2 passes of the game. Thank you, Dak Prescott, for sticking with him after that. And Dak is back. I don't know what else to say. He burned me on my picks, but at least he helped me get that CD one, and he helped them cover the spread. So he, in turn, despite the fact that I doubted him, he rewarded me.
Right. Well, you got that going for you. Yep.
All right, let's go back to my big 3 here. And the next one is Broncos money line. This one just has to happen. They can't afford to lose. Vic Fangio can't afford to lose. He better damn well have a plan to get the most turnover-prone quarterback in the National Football League over the last 2 years to turn the ball over. And I think if they do get turnovers, they'll be able to turn those into points, and they should win the game. I said on the Broncos podcast this morning, I've got this as a 24-13 game, which, again, does not sound fun to watch. But they got to get a win. It's minus 160 on the money line. I think they get it.
If I didn't know stuff about the Broncos and I just looked at the numbers and kind of handicapping these, that's a long trip to New York.
Give me a break.
This will be a tough roadie right here, but we'll see. We'll see, Ryan. I love this next pick, though.
Finally, we've got a Mayfield Mahomes derby. Amazing. And we know what that results in. That results in points most of the time.
Yeah.
Both of these offenses are well oiled. Both of these defenses are just okay. Of course, Mayfield and Mahomes, famously the highest scoring game in college football history.
Yeah.
I believe they collectively threw 17 touchdown passes or something in that game.
I think they almost went over 1,000 yards combined, just the 2 of them in that one game.
Yes, they did. So I just think whenever they match up, that gets in their head, a little gunslinger mentality out of both of them. They let it fly. The points stack up. 54.5 just seems criminally low for this. So.
Well, and a great matchup for the Browns offense, so much. If they can generate some momentum running the ball early and keep this close, I really think this will be a shootout, 30-30.
Yeah. I think it'll be even more than that, but yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Nice. That one I love. That one I'm kind of kicking myself for not picking that.
Allie, could we see the comments, see what the people are saying? No worries.
It's weird with no comments. Very weird.
Do you not see them, Dre?
Adam, I'm in StreamYard and I don't log in, so the connection's quicker. So no. Also, Ryan, I think it just came by the ticker and we didn't say anything. But Austin yesterday talked about how he was back on the show. He took a month off and now he's back. So welcome back, Austin. Yes, NFL season was amazing. Hello, Buono Beast. Great stuff.
Henry said, slow down. I found someone I really, really like.
Is that what he said?
Yes.
But it actually just says, slow down. I found really, really like.
So not love just yet.
Oh, you said, okay. Weird. Keep going. Let's move past that as fast as possible.
Well,
what are
25, little more value, question mark.
No. No.
Okay. You want to be said I thought Gallup was going to take over for Lamb.
What does that mean?
I don't know what to tell you. You said you wanted to go to the comments. I was reading.
I know. Well, did he follow up? I can't see this stuff.
Newsome is starting as a rookie over Greedy Williams. He could be attacked. That's all.
Okay. All right, there we go. Yeah, lots of interesting stuff in the comments there. So glad we got to it. Let's move on to Dre's big three.
I can't. I just can't. Yeah, so okay. Let's regroup real quick. So I hate the Colts. I don't care that Carson Wentz is back. In fact, honestly, I love that. Their O-line's banged up. Their quarterback stinks. Their running back's overrated. They're just young across the board. This is the year where it all comes to fruition. Seattle's always great to start the season because that passing attack is lights out. So give me the Seahawks to beat the Colts on the road by 2.5. We can clear that. Then I'm taking the Washington football team minus 115 or minus 1.5 here. Sorry, over the Chargers. That defense is going to really stifle the Chargers offensive line. Remember, there was that whole Rashawn Slater really became a top 15 pick because he played so well against Chase Young. I think Chase Young is absolutely going to murder the rookie offensive tackle for the Chargers. Also banged up Austin Eckler. I just don't think this looks great for San Diego, though they are not San Diego anymore. And this is from our guy in the comments who knows not what he says. Iowa State under 49.5, criminally high for two very meat and potatoes programs that are ground and pound, going to really keep this low scoring. So you put this almost at 50. Thank you very much for the free money. I will take that under and hammer away.
I will say, Dre, I believe Iowa put up a hell of a lot of points last week.
Yes, that's what's getting you. Yeah,
I want to say they scored in the high 30s at least.
Right.
And Iowa State coming into the season, everyone was talking about how they were going to have this fast, exciting offense. Now they laid an absolute egg last week, but I want to say just be careful. Just because they're in the cornfields out there doesn't mean they can't scheme up some offense.
Well, it's possible I just took some cheese and got sweet boyed. Henry gave me this pick.
Did he say he really, really likes that pick?
Oh, he loves it. He was like, yeah, I think this is the unders hit 13 consecutive games. But yeah, now it's all making sense, right? So we're really going to, my theory on their graduation is going to be put to the test in an instant.
Yeah. This is,
I can't believe I just walked into a trap without even realizing nothing. I have never taken cheese in a more sweet boy way than this. I was like, oh yeah, sure, I'll take some cheese.
Yeah, I mean, geez,
holy cow, what have I done?
Iowa is known for their beef cows, but I think they've got some dairy cows out there as well. And you walked right onto the farm.
Yeah. Have you ever been to a Culver's in the Midwest?
Yes, I have.
Yeah, I walked right into a Culver's and got the double cheesy melt or whatever they sell over there.
With some cheese curds on the side.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Henry, if you're still listening, they have Culver's in Montana? I'm guessing no, but let us know.
I think he has some business to attend to.
Yeah. Right. He's trying to hide this, trying to block this stream from some accounts. Yeah, probably smart.
All right. What else do we got here before we move into the dilemma of the day, other than a quick look at the rankings here? Did they update those in Colorado?
Yeah, they did. Go flip to the double list number one. Baby. Why do we do that? There's I've got George Carl up top. I've got bar staff here. It's a mess, but I'm still doing double fisted number one. No embarrassing. There's
Wow.
nothing in Montana, we're told. So there you go.
DraftKings Sportsbook.
Oh my gosh.
I think we're up to 104 weeks running. First place, double fisted number one in the rankings.
That's correct.
And that's what makes them the best. I hope you all got your free money last night on Tampa Bay plus 73.5 or 73. It doesn't matter. They won. There's plenty more free money out there. If you are a new user, you can sign up. Bet $1 on any football market, get $200 in free bets. A lot of new users here in this office, Dre, and I've been explaining to them that the $8.25 free bets is actually an advantage, not a drawback. So you don't have to put all of your eggs in one basket. You can quite literally put one egg in 8 baskets, and hopefully, you hatch a couple in there. So get in on that deal. It's an awesome deal from DraftKings Sportsbook to get you started this weekend. And you're going to want action on all sorts of stuff tomorrow for college football. Sunday, of course, for the NFL. There's all sorts of great stuff. There's probably some UFC going on. It's endless.
It really is endless. Soccer worldwide is going on. Oh, that's great.
Qualies.
So true. They're still playing hardball out there. In fact, the Rockies hit the over, Ryan.
That's incorrect.
They did it.
Incorrect. Baseball season has long since ended. But somehow they did actually go back and change the Rockies record. And they did say, the Rockies covered the over, the season-long total. By the way, I bet that was a long-term investment that paid off for me.
Yeah, you love to see that. Did you tell the crew that I once won a G with a $25 free bet?
I did not tell anyone about that.
That should be the inspirational story that you're telling the entire staff.
You hit a white whale on a $25 free bet, or was a baby belugas?
It must have been Woney territory.
I was gonna say
I won a G on that
City.
bad boy. Yeah, worst bet I've ever placed. I mean, in a complete panic at random. Henry bought that one out too. Henry bought out of that parlay.
Oh, poor guy. Okay. Anyways, you got to sign up for DraftKings Sportsbook, and you can also get a bonus up to $1,000 when you use the code DNVR. Of course, you must be 21 or older. Colorado only. Bonus comprised of a first deposit bonus and a first bet match, each up to $500. The deposit bonus requires a 25x playthrough and restrictions to apply. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for details. If you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-522-4700. All right, what's the DOD?
I didn't bring one up.
Oh,
yeah,
that's good. Good job.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay, so then what's the move here, Dre? What do you want to do?
Well, any Sunday, we should always make one of our dilemmas, at least, Ryan, if someone wanted to participate in an eliminator pool, what is the game you would put it all on the line this week? Remembering that in a lot of these pools, the team you pick today, you will not be able to use later.
So the Stone Cold Golden Hammer lock of the week.
Yes.
Is, man, there's not a lot out there that you should feel too comfortable with.
Especially week 1, right?
Right. I don't see anything that jumps out to me as a lock.
I mean, Tampa Bay would have been a good one yesterday.
The best one I can see is probably the 49ers, but yeah, are they starting Jimmy G? Do we know that?
I believe so. I would go 3 unconventional candidates, but this might be your best week to use them. The numbers love the Atlanta Falcons, Ryan. Love the Atlanta Falcons taking on the lowly Philadelphia Eagles. Go Birds. That would be a good one. Carolina taking on the Jets at home. Numbers love the Panthers. When else are you going to be able to use the Panthers? This might be a good one.
You only have to use 17 teams.
Oh, that's a good point. And the Jags would be another one. The Jags would be another one. Taking
the Jags
on the
over the Texans?
Yeah, Texans suck, Ryan.
Dude, I almost put Texans in my all dogs go to heaven parlay.
Wow.
Urban Meyer sucks.
Urban Meyer. What?
Yeah, bro.
James Robinson, Trevor Lawrence, LaVisca Chenault. What?
Yep. Yep. Give me Tyrod Taylor and the boys.
And the worst backfield ever assembled in NFL history?
What do you mean? It's a great backfield.
I mean, it's thick backfield. You don't
It's
get
got
to
Philip
say that.
Lindsay involved.
It's got David Johnson, a lot of other guys who shouldn't
Mark
still be in the
Ingram.
NFL. Yep, he's there. Yep.
Philip Lindsay. I'm telling you, don't sleep. I think that Tite, as they call him, is going to protect the ball while Trevor Lawrence will not.
Do they though?
Yeah, everyone around here, and by here I mean the world, has been saying Tite about Tyrod Taylor.
You know, another thing I found out by rewatching the tailgate episodes from last year, we are big Teddy Bridgewater fans. At least when inebriated, we love betting on Teddy Bridgewater. Like,
Really?
love, yes.
Well, they don't call him Betty Teddy for no reason.
That's not one of his nicknames, actually, that I know. Also, I've done probably at least 500 podcast episodes with you over the years. Not until rewatching the tailgates did I find that you wear those types of t-shirts on air specifically to be complimented. You say as much on multiple episodes. Never picked up on that.
The only point of clothes is to get compliments.
It's I love when you compliment me, and I hate when you insult my clothing, but I didn't realize that about you, that you're just fishing for compliments when you wear that gear on camera.
100%. I actually haven't seen one yet on the stream, which is a bit disappointing.
Right. That shirt specifically is a fishing for compliments shirt.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, we got it.
There we go. Shirt looks pretty good. That's not good enough.
No.
Anyways,
Has to be like fire shirt RK. Henry, could you give us a fire shirt RK comment, please?
can someone say RK always has the best shirts?
Right. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, a couple big games here that I just want to see you're leaning on in the NFL. Start here with Chiefs Browns. Do you think that the Chiefs cover the 5.5?
I don't.
Do you think that's a close one?
No, you said if the Browns cover, right?
No, I said the Chiefs.
Yeah, I think the Chiefs sneak it by. In that 7-8 range, like 6 to 7 range, but yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Just got a text, by the way, Dre, from Mystery Man Dan.
Incredible.
Fire shirt RK.
That's why Mystery Man Dan is a reoccurring character on this show. He's the best.
Gotta love it. Gotta respect it.
No.
Okay, other big games that I wanted to see. Packers Saints. Packers, notably my Super Bowl champion pick this year.
I'm doing it again, Ryan. I'm doing it again. I'm somehow talking myself out of the Packers, and I'm doing this thing where I'm talking myself into the Drew Brees-less Saints. Where I'm thinking like, oh no, the numbers last year with crappy old Drew Brees are actually going to be as good, if not better. And I don't know what to think on that. I don't know what to think.
Cool. I've got the Packers to win the Super Bowl. It's the last dance. I don't know if you've heard. And they're going to cruise in this one. Although I do think Jameis puts up big time numbers.
Yeah, famous Jameis is going to have a big one. Yep. I'm with you.
Okay, you already told me you're kind of worried about the Broncos.
Yeah, big concerns.
You've kind of always had a secret love of Daniel Jones.
No.
Yeah.
Opposite. Famously ranked Brett Rippon ahead of him and had a third round grade on Daniel Jones. Not true, Ryan. Ever since he no longer made himself available to the media by day 2 of the Senior Bowl, I have known that guy is a fraud.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I've always seen you as a huge DJ guy.
That's incorrect. Again, funny how we spend so much time together and we don't pick up on things until much later. Yeah.
Right. Fair. All right. Last one I have for you, Dre. Tomorrow afternoon, the Colorado Buffaloes taking on the Texas A&M Aggies.
Let's go, baby.
Buffs, I'm going to say only 17-point dogs in this one.
Yes.
How do you feel?
On the Buffs pod, I believe I predicted 31-17 for Jimbo's boys.
Oh, that's a cover.
That's a cover, baby. That is a cover. That's a cover. And I'm kind of talking myself into the Buffs slowly but surely.
Dre, right now it's Friday and I'm sober. This is when you want my advice. I would take A&M -17.
You would.
Catch me tomorrow, 1 o'clock, 7 to 8 beers deep, and I'll be telling you Buffs against the world, baby. Take the upset.
See, this is hard. It's like when we do the odds boost game, it helps to have you close to me because your opinions on the Buffs, not to be taken at face value. I am to interpret the vibes you have about the Buffs and then off of that, give betting advice to our listeners.
Mm-hmm.
It's
a bad vibe.
You're quietly confident, though.
No.
This is like a silent resignation, is what I'm seeing. Huh?
Yes.
Okay.
I did not like what I saw last week at all.
Troubling. That first half, troubling from the Buffs. Yeah.
Every second of it was pretty troubling.
Would not disagree. Disagree.
All right. I'm glad we're on the same page there. I wish I was wrong. I hope I'm wrong. I'll be there cheering my heart out for my own self to be wrong. And we'll see what happens.
Just get it out quick, B-Lou. Get it out quick.
Yeah, get that ball out of there. Okay, Dre, that is going to wrap it up for us today. DNVR Bets Daily. Looking forward to a good weekend. Cannot wait to see you guys on the tailgate Sunday morning. I literally cannot suggest anything more than not missing that.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes.
All right. We'll see you guys then, Dre. I will see you then. And we'll talk to you guys later.